Yo, what up?
Where's Harry Weaver?
I don't fucking know. He invited me to. Oh, there he is. What's up?
What's up? Make you guys like that. Make you feel less than. Look at this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna be so ready for this test, man. Because we've gone over it and over it. You got that link I sent you? Owen?
Oh, you sent me? Yeah, I'm going right now.
Okay. I'm not gonna put it on the screen.
Okay, yeah, I'm got it.
All right.
There you go.
So let's run through these, and I don't know what else we can do. A lot of these are questions you guys, they're close to the ones you guys come up with. And I will use some of the ones you came up with. I like them. Beschreiben Sie den Sarg. What does beschreiben mean? Actually, that shouldn't be a question mark.
Coffin, is that what that is?
Drive the coffin.
Not what they write on it, but yeah, schreiben is to write, but beschreiben, what'd you say, Cameron?
Is it the writing on the coffin?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
It's not a question, actually. If that's why I changed the question mark to beschreiben Sie den Sarg.
I wrote this, didn't I?
I think you,
No, this one's not mine.
Maybe.
I didn't do coffins.
but beschreiben is to describe.
Oh, I said that.
To describe. So there's a few things you could say, but I say the big one is der Sarg ist von Glas. If you could talk about the lettering, you just mentioned that. Like,
Wasn't it like triangle or something? I don't know how to say it.
no, you know what? I think that's, remember one of those stories that I sent out one day that were like Italy's version of, and then France's version of Snow White, and that one of those, it was a crystal coffin. That's glass in this one, and then you could say, you could go on with the sentence and say, mit goldenen Buchstaben. Remember what Buchstaben? What's made out of gold on top of the coffin?
The writing?
Writing, the letters. Yeah. And anyway, I think that'd be plenty, but there's Sarges von Glas is plenty on its own. This one you asked yesterday too. A couple of you did. Wer kam zum Zwergenhaus und sah Schneewittchen in dem Sarg? Wer?
Who came to the dwarf's house and saw Snow White in the top?
Jawohl.
Oh, I know. How do you say print? Like
Prince.
Prince?
P-R-I-N-Z. Let's go with it. Der Prinz.
Prince kam zu.
Can we do this? I know where you're going, and it's going to be perfect what you're going to say. But just to cut it short, can we do Der Prinz kam? As in the question, we've already kind of laid that out.
Yeah.
Kam und sah Schneewittchen. How, just leave it like that.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Und sah Schneewittchen im Sarg.
But would that be fine if I just like coffin?
Yes. Yes. Perfectly fine. Okay. Und Nummer 3. Wer, das came yesterday too. Wer hat den Sarg auf den Schultern getragen? Now the answer is plural, although it's asked singularly.
Would it be der Zwerge?
Nein, nicht die Zwerge. This is after the prince has negotiated getting the nine. You guys remember Cameron and Mitch?
Is this where they dropped it, or?
Not yet. What's auf den Schultern?
Carried on their shoulders?
Right, so who did that?
Oh, the servants. I don't remember that.
I forgot the word.
Okay. I think I came yesterday, it's die Diener. And it's plural. So the question, it's the same way in English. You say, who carried it or who has carried it, even though the answer is going to be plural. These are, the servants have carried it. So it's got to be the full form. Haben den Sarg auf the, okay, if you want to call them, auf den Schultern getragen. Petraden. They're the ones who carry it. So know that word, please, right here, the diener. The singular, that's plural. Singular is what you think. It's der diener is a servant. There's no change in the word for the plural. It just goes to die, that the spelling of it's diener und diener. So die Diener, plural, der Diener, singular. So was kam aus Schneewittchens Haus?
Would it be like Das Apfelbecken?
Bissen. Apple, not the, Apfelbacken. Yeah, okay, good. That's good. The Apfelbacken. Oop. And we just follow the question then. Kam aus Schneewittchens Haus.
Can you just say Apfel in that, or do you say the Bakken too?
That's fine. If you say der Apfel, and the book has a different word, it says der Apfelgrutz, which is even, it's like the, yeah, Apfelgrutz would, let me see how they translate that. That's probably not going to be a good word. I mean, not like a simple apple. I'm going to say it means like a chunk of apple, but it could be more descriptive. Apfelgrutze, yeah, that would be like, that's different. Let's see what it says though. Yeah, like applesauce. So to me, whenever I read that, it sounds like it's like been digested or something, partly. But it's been like in her throat, it hadn't been in her stomach yet. So, but Apfelgrutze is applesauce.
Wait, so if it did digest, she died, or there's no.
Yeah, I think it would be in her system then, because it was lodged in her throat. But that's but you say Apfelbacken, that's the poisonous part, that's fine. And or Apfel alone. So kam aus Schneewittchens Haus. Oops. Copy and paste that. Good. Okay. Und was, okay, this is another question someone asked yesterday. Was fragte Schneewittchen in dem Sarg? She asked only one question, I think.
Oh,
Where am I?
yeah,
Wo
but
bin ich?
yeah.
Which may be the first that comes to mind.
Wo bin ich?
Hey, where am I? Was soll Schneewittchen? This is not the best question, but it's mine. Was soll Schneewittchen mit dem Prinz machen?
Oh, Schneewittchen, so, yeah, is that like asking if you marry her?
Okay,
Yeah.
but machen is to do. So what's she supposed to do with the prince? That's
To marry him.
yeah, that's not a very good question. Soll den Prinz heiraten would be the heiraten, to marry. Soll den Prinz heiraten. Good. 7. This is pretty easy. Planen Sie eine Hochzeit? What's planen?
Who's playing it?
Yeah, Sie means they. So planen Sie eine Hochzeit?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
I mean, it's,
it'd be like, yeah, sie planen den ein Hochzeit.
that's it. Dann eine Hochzeit. Ja, Sie planen dann eine Hochzeit. Oh, sorry. Die planen be fine, but Sie planen. They plan a wedding then. That's what people do when they agree to get married. They plan a wedding. All right. Number 8, someone also asked, but they asked this question differently. I'm going to try to push this down to the next page. Laden Sie auch die Stiefmutter zur Hochzeit ein?
So we'd be like, ja,
Mhm.
die Stiefmutter laden sie auch, wait. Yeah, die Stiefmutter would be like, yeah, laden sie auch, they're,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
right.
You can, yeah, you've put the direct object in the beginning. That's totally fine. Die Stiefmutter, or you could also say, Sie laden die Stiefmutter zur Hochzeit ein. But I like the way you said it though. Die Stiefmutter, like the stepmother they invited to the wedding. But in German, that's totally normal.
Weird.
No, it's yeah in English, but die Stiefmutter laden Sie auch zur Hochzeit ein. Laden Sie auch zur Hochzeit ein. So einladen, we know well. There it is used in a sentence, in a present tense sentence with the separable prefix used, laden and then ein at the end. Which for some reason we don't see it that way. Seems like we see it the other way more often, where it's all at the end together or something.
Yeah.
Was sagte die Stiefmutter zu ihrem Spiegel? Well, what does she always say?
Spieglein, an den Wand, wo ist der Schönste im ganzen Land?
Right? Wer ist die Schönste?
Oh, there.
And in fact, does the witch ever say any? The witch. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Does the witch ever say anything different to the mirror ever?
No.
You guys get that? Cameron? I better check on them.
It never says how you're doing.
I did.
Mitch and Cameron, do you guys get that?
Yes.
If there's
Yeah.
any questions about what did the witch say to or the stepmother, or whatever you want to call her, say to the mirror, she only says one thing ever.
Spieglein an der Wand. Wo ist das? I don't remember. Schönste im ganzen Land.
That's it. Wer ist die Schönste?
There.
There, who? And that's all she says. The mirror has different responses, but hers are always it's the same question now. So that's the answer. If anything ever asked, what does the stepmother say to the mirror? There's your answer. I'm going to skip that because I think you know it. Was sagte der Spiegel? This is where we left off yesterday, kind of, because when she gets back from having given Snow White the apple and killed her, she asked the mirror her question, and the mirror says, Frau Königin, ihr seid die Schönste im Land. Period. Before, here's the question number 10, and it's saying, before die Königin zur Hochzeit geht, was sagte der Spiegel? So she asked the mirror a second time, like it might have been weeks later or months later, I don't know. But the mirror has a different, and this is the response the mirror gives, is, I think we started to where we left off yesterday. Frau Königin, I gotta get here we go. Copy and paste is easier. Frau Königin, ihr seid die schönste. Do I know what it says from there? It's the same thing. At first, what it says normally whenever Snow White's still alive. Ihr seid die schönste, capital S, die schönste hier. Aber, now a new answer totally. Die junge Königin. It could have said Snow White. So the mirror, remember it said the mirror can't tell an untruth. Well, it's not telling an untruth. This is not telling the whole truth. and maybe you've done this before with your parents. Well, I didn't lie to you. I didn't tell you everything that happened. You didn't want to know all that. They don't need it. They don't want it. Anyway, Frau Königin, ihr seid die schönste hier. Ihr seid die schönste hier. Aber die junge Königin, Schneewittchen, ist tausendmal schöner. Yeah, so now she thinks she's got like new competition. And she's got to go through all this mess again and try to kill her. Tausendmal schöner als ihr. Okay. So that's a whole new response, but although it's half of it's repeated from other ones. All's here. Okay. Put some quotes on it here. I asked was sagte, where's my, okay. Frau Königin, ihr seid die Schönste hier, aber die junge Königin ist, and I wonder why the mirror calls her the young queen, because she's not a queen yet, she hasn't married and she's marrying a prince, so she wouldn't be a queen when she got married. But maybe the rhythm of it, die junge Prinzessin, yeah, okay. Was sagte der, wait, that's the one we just answered. Oh, I put the answer in the wrong. Gotcha. And that one we left out. Actually, that's confusing because that's asking something else the mirror said. Let's just erase that and say, good. Ging die Stiefmutter zur Hochzeit?
Ja.
Mhm.
Stiefmutter zur Hochzeit.
Yeah, ging is important there too. Because ging means past tense of go. So, yeah, she went is what we're saying. Went is, yeah. Die Stiefmutter ging. Now, there's actually a little part there in the story where when she hears that from the mirror, at first she didn't want to go. Like, she's like, I don't want to go. And then it's something about her conceit and her pride gets in the way, and she has to see the new, yeah. So she went. Ging zur Hochzeit. Gut. Und was war auf dem Kohlenfeuer? Was war auf dem Kohlenfeuer?
She wore hot coals. Right?
Yeah, what role do the hot coals play in the story?
Like,
And I'm asking, was war auf dem Kohlenfeuer? Here's the Kohlenfeuer. What was auf dem Kohlenfeuer when she got to the wedding?
the iron shoes.
Okay.
Crap, I don't remember that.
You guys remember Cameron Mitch?
Die Eisern Pantoffel.
Yeah. That's it. Eisernen. And actually, so it's another one of those ones where we ask a question singular. What was on the hotbed of coals? And the answer is a plural answer, although we asked singular. Plural, the iron slippers were, not what was, but what were now. Were is in the answer. So that's not right. Eisernen. Boy, I put way too many letters in that. Eisernen. Let's look at that. 9. Die Eisernen. Good. Pantoffeln. Plural. Waren auf dem Kohlenfeuer. Good. Last one, I think, maybe 9. Okay. Was musste you guys asked this yesterday too, was musste die Königin machen?
Die Königin musste tanzen.
Ja, musste in den Pantoffeln. Yeah.
Wait, what's the word until in German?
This.
So do you say like doing like all that and then like this?
I would say yes, but let's wait till we answer question 14 because it's going to ask that question. But yes, you could. So die Königin. I'm going to borrow a lot of stuff here. musste, so I have to write up all these special letters, musste in den Pantoffeln tanzen. Now, you could say, bis sie tot war, or bis sie stirbt, something like that. But I think 14, war sie, meaning die Königin, tot am Ende der Geschichte. War sie tot?
Oh, so yeah.
Mhm.
Sie war tot.
Sie war tot am Ende der Geschichte. Yeah, she's dead. Bad way to go. The old iron slipper trick. As made famous, I think, on Game of Thrones or something.
Oh, really? That,
No, there was that one part though where they didn't they pour like melted gold down that guy's throat?
oh my God. I
Khaleesi.
didn't watch
Oh yeah. No, it's brutal. It's brutal.
it. Should I watch Game of Thrones?
Well, I think it's a good, but no one needs to know that I told you that though.
My parents watched it. And it's like my dad's favorite show ever.
Well, it's well done,
He told me I could watch it.
but some of those scenes like that, like they don't. It's like most usually cameras like pull away, like when they actually show the.
Yeah.
They don't pull back. And there's no. Yeah, just like I forget what happens. Yeah, I mean, then it, pretty quickly, it hardens, after it's comes off the fire, it starts to, but, that he was real greedy. He all he wanted was money and gold. And so the guy said, "Oh, you want your gold?" And and he got it. He got it.
That's pretty cool though.
Well, it's
Well,
it's the guy who plays Aquaman is the guy who tells him to pour the,
oh, he's in that show?
isn't that him? I think it's him.
I love that guy.
He plays I think that's who that is. We'll find out. I forget his name now, but he's like Khaleesi's husband. All right, last question. This is okay. Wer war die schönste im ganzen Land am Ende der Geschichte?
Yeah.
Who?
Schneewittchen.
Schneewittchen war I think it's the same guy, war die schönste im ganzen Land am Ende der Geschichte. No question mark in the answer.
James Noma.
Is that the guy
No.
who plays Aquaman?
Yeah, he's in Game of Thrones. He's
That might not be the same guy who plays Aquaman.
who's the blonde hair lady?
That's Khaleesi. I don't know her name
Yeah.
though.
He's shown with Khaleesi.
Yeah.
He's 41. I
Really?
thought he was 25.
Jeez, he's ripped.
He is pretty cut.
He's like
Yeah.
he's a pretty like his tribe is like they're brutal.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Like there's no prisoner taking in that.
Is he what? He's what the Rock is, right? That ethnicity.
Are they Armenian?
No, they're like
What's his name again?
James Noah.
Hey.
Momoa.
M-O-M. He's like Samoan.
Samoan.
Yeah, those guys are all big.
I was gonna say that.
Is he not the one who plays? He's from Hawaii.
6'4", 23 big. You know Ben Affleck is 6'4"?
I didn't know that.
What the heck?
I knew that. He's married to Lisa Bonet. Wow. Huh. Anyway,
She's 53.
His wife.
Yeah. What does she look like? Oh,
She was married to Lenny Kravitz for a while.
she looks good for 53.
Yeah, she was on the old Cosby Show.
Oh.
Yeah, so I might want to ask her about that.
She like Cosby.
I don't think she's like that.
So she didn't. Cosby didn't like.
No, I don't think he did that kind of stuff where he slept. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
generally, like thieves don't like robbing their own neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right, is he the one who plays? I'm sorry, guys, at home.
I think he is. I mean, I looked him up in Game of
He
Thrones.
looks like the guy who plays.
He had all those tattoos, or like
Yeah.
markings on him.
He looks like the guy who played. Okay, he's Aquaman. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is Aquaman, and he's the guy from Game of Thrones. Is that right? Isn't he? Oh, maybe not.
He's not.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he is. I was gonna say,
Yeah, Khal Drago.
is he pretty cool?
Yeah, but he's just like you kind of like him, like, but he's, I don't know. He's just you like him because he does. He's like just and everything, you know. Like he's good. He's good, but he's so hardcore though. It's like yeah, you didn't have to go so hard on the guy. Like you could have just chopped his head off or something, you know. You didn't have to pour gold down his throat.
Samoans are all like the average height is like 6 foot.
Yeah, and
Freaking
they're filled out.
yeah.
Okay, guys, you got everything?
Yeah.
I think that was a live doc that I sent out, so the answer should be on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, guys.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
Cheers.